Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to Linescapes, dear Linescapers. We're really glad to have you here. If you're joining us live, it's always amazing. And if you're in replay, then yeah, welcome to the video. I think it's going to be a great one.
What are we going to do today, Gasper?
So lately I've been totally into this right brain exercises and how to activate, the right brain hemisphere. So today we're going to do a drawing exercise that firstly trains and activates our right brain hemisphere, and secondly, it's an amazing technique to draw faces and portraits better.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm actually going to be trying it for the first time with you. I already know the exercise, but I've never tried it out myself.
Wow. Okay. I never tried it as well, so I'm looking forward to do that later on as well. For all those who don't know yet, hi, my name is Sonia and this is Gasper. Welcome
Hello.
on Linescapes channel. We do tutorials and videos about creativity and drawing.
I'm really glad to have you all here again, especially all of you who've been following us and joining us on these live sessions recently. It's amazing to have you here.
Yeah, true. So, should we just move to it, or?
I would say, let's move to it. I would show you what you need, and you can grab it, and then we'll start. All right? Tell us if you are ready. And if you are not ready, then what will make you ready is basically 2 pieces of paper. You need 2 pieces of paper. They can also be 2 pages in your sketchbook. This is completely fine if you don't want to tear them out. And they can be either A5 or A4, but I wouldn't go then too big. And then I am going to be drawing today with a pencil. A pen will work too, or like a thin marker, but I choose to draw with a pencil today.
Yeah, and since we're drawing portraits today, it's fine if you just take a pencil or something similar, since it's a tool where you have the feeling you have a lot of control. Yes. Right? I mean, this is also one.
Yeah, that's a nice illusion, a nice delusion. I have a lot of control.
Okay, guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Should we start, or are you already still picking up your stuff? Just let us know.
I think we should dive into it.
Yeah, you're excited?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay, so then let's do this.
All right.
So, let me see if I prepared this correctly.
Oh, right. Oh, wait, you have to turn it around.
No. Yes. Oh.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Sorry.
All good. So, everyone, we are going to take now about like 10 to 15 minutes, more like on the side of the 10 minutes, to draw this lovely lady here. And we are going to use whatever we have and fill the paper with this portrait. So let's do a quick recap of actually what is what are all the features that we're going to be drawing. I'll be drawing and you can start with me, try to focus on getting everything right. And I must confess, I am not a portrait artist. So do not follow really what I draw. And this time not because like you shouldn't follow, you should do it yourself. No, it's going to really be bad.
I'm not sure that it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad.
Don't talk to yourself like this. When you're diving into the creative process, don't start with, oh my God, this is going to be bad. This is such a demotivating thought. Just like you're gonna give your best.
I'm gonna do my best.
You're gonna do it.
I'm gonna go out there and do this portrait.
Yes, this is how you should think about it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's dive into it.
I'm gonna just, to be sure, set a timer so that we won't take too much time.
All right. So
will 10 minutes suffice?
I think it will suffice.
Yeah.
People, it does not, it does not have to be so amazing. You don't have to like take a lot of time. I will start with the eyes here. You know, she has 2 eyes. Right. And then let's see what else she got. She got pupils, obviously. I mean, the eye, are those pupils? Are there pupils? Man, I think I drew. Anyways, let's go with the glasses. Glasses are, people who wear glasses are easier to draw, I think, because you can hide you can hide your mistakes behind the glasses.
Yeah, and everyone who's watching and following this tutorial or this challenge, you can have your own technique. You know, you can start. Kasper started with the eyes and the frame of the glasses. If you wish, you can also start with contouring, with the outlines, the stuff that we were talking about in our former live streams. So it's not necessary to follow Kasper, but I know it's very tempting and easy, especially because you're just following his you're tracing his lines. No, you need to share it. It's the process.
Okay, I need to share it. I will. What? So everyone, you are asking yourself probably now, what are we doing here? You were saying we're activating like brains and becoming super smart and dominating the world, but all we did is like start drawing a person, right? Well, that's the way it is. That's how world domination starts. But also, this is the first part of this exercise, and it is crucial because it will help us do then the second part.
Yeah, and here you can really focus on everything. You can define the eyelids, the nose, eyelids. Everything. What's important, you know, the cheek and the cheekbones and the smile. You can even be very precise when you're defining the form of the teeth and the hairline.
She's got an upper lip. She's got a lower lip. People don't really don't copy me. This is I can leave it here and it would look super scary.
I think this would be a nice illustration. Probably not of her, but not of this lovely lady here, but yeah, like but still good.
Okay. Yeah, so like she has then these glasses, I guess. Right? Glasses.
The frames.
Yeah. What else? You see, like there's.
She has small dimples here.
Where do you see the dimples?
She's left these small holes.
Yeah, cute.
Here. Yeah.
Okay. Like, well, she's starting to look like Joker.
And she also has these forms, you know, the laughing part. Like me, I laugh all the time. That's why I have those lines here.
You know what's going to be horrible now? I'm going to start drawing teeth and she's going to look scary.
That's always the scary part. I'm always so afraid just drawing a smile, because when you define teeth once, then it's all over.
It's a bit scary.
That's something that comes to haunt you in the night.
Yeah, so people don't... but this is the first part of this exercise. And as I say, I'm perfectly comfortable with failing. Although, you know, all these years of drawing should help me somewhat. It's obvious. It's not like I can't draw or something.
Okay, for all those who just joined, grab 2 pieces of paper and a pencil, and then just try to sketch this portrait as fast as possible. We have still a few minutes left, 5, so you can do it. Make a small, fast sketch.
And even if you just, you know, if you miss the first part, it's okay, because there is a second part coming, which is going to be more essential for this. More essential part of this exercise.
So how did you decide on this line of the hair?
I don't know. I looked at the line and I did it. I mean I knew that it's hair, so I drew some hair.
You want it, you got it, right? But tell me, are you struggling with yourself during this process?
Like in general in life or right now?
No, because I know for you it must be even more intense since you're also talking to me and to our viewers.
Oh, it's great.
But how is it for you, this process? Do you consider some things in your head like, oh, what am I doing now? Oh, those eyes are too small, or blah blah blah.
Yeah, obviously.
What's happening in your head?
It's happening in my head that like I have the feeling usually that the more I draw a person, the scarier they become, I think. Usually it's like that, you know. I don't know. I think I should always stop like with much sooner.
Oh no, you can go even further if you want.
Like, oh man, this is oh gosh.
Add some shadow.
Yeah.
Maybe, add some lines for the texture for the hair.
Okay. Yeah. Texture for the hair. This texture for the hair is always good. Like if you cannot do anything else, do texture for the hair.
At least that.
And it looks. There you go.
You can also do the frame in black, since since the frame of the glasses is dark.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, if you're enjoying this video or in general our live videos, we would appreciate it a lot if you hit a like button. There's this like button down there. It's not much work and it's done pretty simply, pretty fast. But what it does, it helps this video be visible for more people. So you help us and you help others to get this knowledge as well. So
maybe you can also sketch how the like button looks like for those who don't know.
Yeah, how does the YouTube like button look like?
I think it's a thumbs up.
Probably a thumbs up.
It is.
So okay, I'm gonna go.
So don't do the other version.
Yeah, not the thumbs down, people. Yeah. Do the thumbs up. This one. Yeah.
Show it a bit more to the screen. It's visible.
Click this. Find this on the screen.
Okay, I can read a few comments.
Yeah, do it.
So Petra said, "Are we drawing a potato? Because that I made it."
Very good, Petra.
Then I made it. Yeah. Okay, then Ritika. I was supposed to take the 100 hat challenge, but ever since we made the first watercolor video, I can't leave watercolors alone. Yes! I'm very glad to hear that because I'm as excited about watercolors as you are probably. I enjoy it a lot as well. I hope you do too, or our other viewers. Okay, she's starting to look like a Joker. Okay, yeah. It's
I know.
Okay, I think the time is almost up. We have another minute, so you can still do some more. As you see, Gasper did it pretty fast.
I will already cover it up.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Do that. But you can still do something more. You can still add some lines. You can go further into the detail. Yeah, define all the lines that are important to you, that make this character so interesting. And also, if you didn't do just the head, you can also add some shoulders, right? And some texture for the clothes.
She has a nice necklace on.
Yeah.
And, don't forget, eyebrows are a very good feature, an important feature when drawing a person. Mm-hmm. Nostrils. Yeah, there's a bit of ear. You can see her right ear is visible back there. I think I forgot the ear, but you can go for the. I'll do the ear. I'll add the ear. There you go. And the ear. Geez, this is so bad. I'm really not doing this lady justice. I don't know how you call it. I'm not drawing her as pretty as she is.
I think she's gonna be. If she would see that, she would be excited about it as well.
I don't know, the Joker version of her. Can
you hear that? The train just left. You know what that means? Tina already wrote, I will miss the train again. Yeah. Okay, so the time's up. And now we would like to ask you a question or two. So tell us or write us in the comments what was your main struggle and what was the main focus of this sketch. So when you were sketching, on what did you put your attention? So where did your attention go? What kind of thoughts were activated? What was the main struggle? Just let us know. It can be short. You can do it in. You can write to us in one word or two.
Put some camera on.
Yeah, sure.
The reason I just said that we blend it out is because you should really, at this point, put your pen down and turn your drawing around. And try to remember back, Sonia, what you said. Like, what was it? How did you feel like when you were drawing this? Because what is happening, actually, we can also probably tell you, right?
Yeah, sure. Would you like to tell them already?
No, we can wait.
Okay. So, can I read a comment or two? So, the mouth was so difficult. Glasses as well. Proportion and how big they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Proportions again. Yeah. Definitely teeth. Drawing down. Mouth and nose. I was thinking the whole time, I hope no one ever sees this. Yeah, we feel you. I know how it is. Yeah, but you see, constantly when you were sketching, you were talking to yourself, as Gaspar did at the beginning. Oh, this will be. Even before you start, you think about certain things, because when you see something, you are goal oriented. So that means you would like to solve this problem. This is a challenge and we need to solve it with positive result, if possible. So what happened here is, when you start drawing, you can, I think, can you show it?
Yeah, sure.
Of course, we had such a beautiful portrait photography, and this is what it came out. Of course, that's not the result you were anticipating, right? So we think too much during this process, and we concentrate on the naming of all the elements that
we want to draw.
Yeah,
I also like. When we're drawing, I was also thinking like, okay, let's draw the eyes, and okay, now I have to draw the nose, and now I have to draw the mouth. And actually, even if I wouldn't say it out loud, I say it to myself. So probably you experienced something similar. You were thinking like, okay, how does the eye look again? Oh, okay, let's look at the hair here.
Yeah, and there are two eyes, not just one. So how can I mirror that one eye that I did before? So I know many struggles. We have here some more comments. Mouth, tried to do face shape and refine shape with hair first. Nose is disaster. I will look better. It will look better if we start with a potato face portrait, try one. And then second will look awesome in comparison.
So, what just happened here? It's basically, we were drawing with the left side of the brain.
Yes.
You can also see it in your answers, like when we ask you how was it, you were like, nose is hard, mouth is hard, and you were naming parts of the portrait of the human face. And this is how the left brain works. It's deconstructive. It looks at each part separately, and it is also a part that is predominantly responsible for language. So we name them. We say mouth, nose, everything, and then we stop seeing the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the thing is that we don't see the shapes. We see the details. right? And even if you define one shape, then you go in and you start filling in the details again.
Yeah.
So that's the main problem or obstacle. That's why we find it so hard to draw, because you first name the things and then you think about those things, and it's just too much. It's a very hard task to accomplish at the end if you take this kind of process. Yeah.
Okay, so let's present the solution.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I will ask you to completely cover up the one you drew and put it away. Don't look at it anymore. You will use it later as comparison. Take the same tool you had, take a different piece of paper, and we will do an exercise called drawing upside down.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, we'll also tell you like where you can find more about this exercise. It's from an amazing book. But right now, let us do this second part.
So this is what we did.
Yeah.
And now let's turn it around.
All right. So Sonia, will you guide us what we are supposed to do here now?
Yes. So first of all, I want you now, we had this small break just because we don't want you to focus on the details anymore. What happens when you turn around the photo, your left side of the brain will just start to ignore everything. Basically, that happens because our logical side decides that this is not logical, and of course not everything is upside down, and that's why it's also possible to draw like this. So you can now start wherever you want, basically, and just focus on the shapes. So what we mean by that, you see that there are a lot of white shapes, and there are some interesting brown shapes, and try to define those. And you can start from the bottom of the portrait or on the top of the portrait, whatever suits you actually. And don't try to do the outline first. Start above, so on the top or on the bottom, and then move up or move down.
And when I'm drawing this, I'm thinking about lines now. I'm just thinking how this line curves, how this shape is shaped, and I'm not thinking about naming things. It's almost as if I'm drawing a pattern. I'm drawing a pattern that doesn't mean anything. So I'm looking at this line here, you know, it curves like this, and then this curious light brown line goes like this. I like this shape here that emerged. I see it, this shape has some small shapes coming up here, jaggy shapes. Let's look at this shape. I think it's a bit more like this. This is a nice shape, first is quite squarey, and then it curves nicely like this, yeah. So, shapes.
Do you notice as well that you're just trying to define the shapes and not concentrating so much on the detail?
I'm just trying, yeah, I'm really focusing on just drawing.
Did you notice that Kasper's voice changed as well? This is one thing that usually occurs when we're drawing with right side of the brain. So you know you had this feeling before, especially when you're not paying attention to the sounds anymore, or talking in the background, or if someone is shouting, sometimes you just overhear it, or even, yeah, what else?
When you're like busy drawing and someone's like talking to you and you don't even answer, you're like,
or
what?
the time is also one thing. Usually when you dive into one subject or in one thing that you like to do, you just lose the sense of time. So this is what's occurring right now. So you start to get into some sort of interesting state that can be easily broken as well. So we suggest that when you do this a few first times, that you just do it easily, like do it on your own, because if someone will call your name, you can broke this kind of attention pretty fast. Kasper, we just got a super chat, and it is a very nice donation. Thank you very much, Isidore. We appreciate it a lot.
Thank you so much.
And this heart is for you. And now I need to look where can I see it? Yes. Look, second heart. Yes, thank you very much. This means a lot, and we will for sure invest in our future videos and buy some more interesting books. Okay.
All right, so I like the shape here. This is quite a cute shape. It starts next to this shape here, like goes like this, then curves here, and I'm really trying to think about these as like shapes. It's like happy little shapes, like Bob Ross would probably say. I don't know if he ever said this, but I'm sure he would appreciate it.
So SMU says, I'm used to draw buildings, elevation sections, etc. Sketches reverse when discussing designs with clients sitting in front of me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing skill to have, right? It gets pretty useful. So nice. I hope you're sketching with us and that we're gonna see some amazing sketches later on in our Facebook group, Linescapers, or on our Instagram profile.
This shares like a shape here. Wow, okay.
Okay, so there's also a way you can talk to yourself. Don't focus on the eyes. Don't say word eyes. Say, rather than use words for naming those elements, say this line bends like this or in this way. That shape has a curve here. And this is like a really nice mental practice. Imagine that this is a totally unfamiliar form that you never seen before, so don't give it names, just focus on the shape and say, wow, this looks interesting. This line goes like here and like this. And you can also say, compared to the edge of the paper, this line or this angle looks like this.
Yes. Now we're coming to these big shapes here. It goes like this, I think. Yeah, and then there's basically this shape here. Yes, it's like this dome-like shape, like this.
And also, even if you find this kind of sketching challenging, that means you're learning a lot. So don't give up, just focus and carry on. You're doing fine. If you're doing this for the first time, of course, you're struggling. And it's said in the book that after you do it a few times, you can do it in reverse state, so in upside down or side up.
Right side up.
Right side up.
Now we have it upside down. We're training to do this upside down.
Yeah.
And at one point you're able to do it right side up.
Yeah.
I think this
so
shape,
that's amazing, right?
This
information is pretty amazing.
Now let's look at these shapes. These are like small shapes.
I love how you talk to yourself, Kasper.
It helps me a lot, like doing these shapes. It's like suddenly it's, you know, as if I'm drawing a maze. Like as if I would be drawing like a maze. Now let's look at this shape goes down here. And there's like another line that curves down, goes from the middle of this line, goes down here. All right. Now we got some bit more like these white shapes. Yeah, this is like this one. Okay. All right. So
You have a few minutes left, so just
all right,
carry on.
I will.
Keep on drawing.
Let's keep on drawing. Okay, so now we have like there's like a circle here, and there's a line going here, and then another one disappearing there.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you? Join us, Rebecca. Please. We're doing an amazing portrait of one very nice lady.
A very beautiful young lady, and I'm doing my best to portray her as she is, but right now I don't even know what I'm drawing. I'm just tracing shapes. Just tracing, trying to observe how this brown, like long shapes move around. So this is nice. All right, and it joins to the shape up here.
Wow, this line looks nice.
Yeah, I like it. Now let's go to the other brown shape, the other big fluffy brown shape on the other side. So it curves out a bit here, and then here it makes some jagged, right? Okay, nice.
Okay, we still have another minute to go, so slowly try to finish your portraits or your outlines, your shapes, your lines.
Yeah, shapes. I'll color in this shape because I know it's dark.
Yeah.
I think I like it. So for me, it's a quite amazing feeling. I can feel like I know it's funny, but I'm not like pretending. But to really go into a different mental state. It's
also interesting to observe that the mood in this live stream changed.
Yeah.
When we started doing the upside down.
Yeah, totally. Like there's a bit of this here. Wow. There's so many. If you're like very observant, you see there are like some more shapes. Like it's hard to draw with the pencil now. Like I would, because I have to draw hard lines. But all right.
Okay, so you hear the sound.
Okay, so what I want you to do now, everyone, please take what you just did and just cover it up. Don't look at the first one. Don't look at the second one. Let's just cover it up.
And breathe for a second.
And let's just take a big breath. You did a great job.
Awesome.
All
yeah,
right.
You did a good job. So, yeah, Rebecca just joined us, and probably she was just very surprised that no one participates in the chat because you were all so amazing and sketched with us.
Yeah.
But she's asking, how are we, guys? It's fascinating that you can do this. Then we have some comments here. Mine looks like a monster. I didn't even notice all the shapes behind her before.
Yeah.
Oh my god, ha ha ha. So tell us your experience. How did your experience look like?
Yeah.
Did you struggle even more, or was it more relaxing for you? Were you overwhelmed, or this time it was much clearer for you what you're doing?
Yeah. Still don't go look at them. Just tell us how you felt, because I'm now thinking back, basically the first one was much more stressful. It was like, oh my god, I have to draw nose. Oh my god, I have to draw eyes. I have to draw teeth. And it was all overwhelming. And the second one was like, oh, let's draw this cute shape here. Let's draw this round shape there. And it wasn't stressing with, oh, this has to look like an eye. It was just like, a shape and stuff like that. So it works even better Now, obviously, we did it together in a live stream, but if you would have complete silence and not even any talking and hearing, then your left brain hemisphere would shut down completely.
Yeah.
I mean, completely, but like way more, and you would not use your center for talking, and you would be just using your center for drawing, for seeing whole, seeing shapes. And this is what the right brain side does. So are we ready to look at the results?
I would like to read a comment or two before we do that, because I think everyone wants to share right now. Wow, this was kind of exhausting. Felt strange. You guys did well. Good job, everyone. Like I'm not really in control of what I'm drawing. Carlos says same. Kim, mind was here calming. Less pressure to get it right and focused on the forms instead of seeing nose or mouth.
So this is great to hear. I love this. So less pressure on the forms is amazing. And yeah, before we uncover it, I would invite you to this time really gather the courage. I know it's always hard for me as well, especially with portraits, but do take your phone, take a snapshot and share it in our Facebook group, Linescapers, so we can all discuss and see and comment on each other's work. Or if you don't have Facebook, just take a snapshot on Instagram and tag us so we can see what you did.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm excited to
Drum
see
roll.
this.
All right.
Should I turn on the...
Ta-da! Yeah.
Which one is which?
Which one is which? Well, the one that looks like a witch is obviously the one that I drew first.
Wow.
And this one looks way better. It looks way better in proportions.
Wow.
Let's look at this on the camera too. Maybe it's way more visible, I think.
Okay.
So I drew this first. The mouth is like completely off, I would say.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Also, the glasses look like...
Yeah, it looks strange.
Very strange.
And this is now number 2.
Well, you can notice that
right.
you were a bit more uncertain in the lines.
Yes.
But the proportions are better.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's way better than this one. So I am really interested how everyone did, and like I said, do share with us. We'd love to see the results of this exercise.
Yeah, that would be amazing. And write also which one was the first one and which one was the second one, so that we can also differentiate and see the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would like to give this chance also to one heart.
All right.
Which goes to Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. Thanks a lot.
I don't know. I'm not so skilled in doing, but I'm gonna learn those hearts. Look at this. Thank you.
I hope you had fun today. And before we wrap up, important. We had this Creativity Monday, and what is coming up in this week?
So, on Wednesday, we're gonna learn how to draw a tree.
Oh yeah, I love that one. We're gonna draw a tree and some other vegetation to get a feeling, how to draw trees.
But if you were ever wondering, how can I draw this tree and this vegetation, the basic stuff, then you should be there on Wednesday. And then on Friday, we're gonna do
the traditional Feedback Friday. So recently, people have been really giving us amazing feedback, like people really enjoying the Feedback Fridays. So we said, okay, let's continue this. So you should definitely use this opportunity to send us some of your work. If you're posting on Facebook group, just write, for Friday. On Instagram, just send us for Friday. And you can just take your phone, take a snapshot of your work, and then we'll gladly give you feedback on Friday.
Yeah. And even if we don't show your sketch, or if you don't submit any sketch to give that we give feedback on, you're still welcome to join us, because I'm sure you're gonna learn something new.
Yeah, Fridays are definitely a lot of value. It's great.
Yeah.
So if you liked it today as well, do remember to like the video. We'd really appreciate it. And if you're watching this at a later point, we'd love to hear your comment. How did you do? How were your thoughts and feelings if you're watching this on replay? And we're really glad that you joined us to do this.
Yeah. So let's connect more on Instagram and Facebook. And I hope we see all of you on Wednesday.
Exactly. And we've got another heart to give. Thank you very much, Tina.
I'm so nerdy with those hearts. Thanks, Tina. We appreciate your support. Okay, so till next time.
Keep on drawing.
And
Stay
safe at home.
yes, and creative.
Yes. Okay. So, oh, thank you, Petra. You also deserve a heart. Let's not miss this.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.